Alright, what's up, guys? Trade recap coming to the day. I've been not really posting a whole lot. I kind of had a pretty bad like week there in terms of trading. Went on kind of like a bit of a losing streak. It wasn't even like a losing streak. It was more like just revenge trading. Really bad stuff. Ended up blowing three accounts, so I'm on one XFA and now on one combine. Just like super ugly. I'll show this. Like, it's just not pretty. To be fair, I really only did lose. I mean, I lost 4,000. Um, which like could be worse because this whole month I've made like 9,000. Yeah, so I'm still up 5,000 on the month. But unfortunately, because I took payouts, my balance is so low. But today I hit a winning day, trying to get back to trading super low frequency, and I will have to lower my risk until I can build my balance up. So today I hit full TP and it was only for 180. I did take another trade on this combine, so I made 1,000 on this combine, and then I made like 700 the other day. But yeah, I'm done for the day on both accounts now. Uh, the reason I kept trading on the combine was because I was copy trading these two, but since I'm risking so low on this express account, I had to or I just came back and risked heavier on the combine because I have more drawdown. So yeah, I'll come into the trade I took, or both trades I took, I guess. It looks like ES. This is NQ, but it looks like we're getting a bit of a sell off because ES is gonna want to take out the new week opening gap as well, or new day opening gap. Sorry. Um, but yeah, so coming into the day, obviously on the higher time frame, we are bullish for the past 4 or 5 days. Very bullish. But I did have it in mind. Okay, so we swept all this daily intermediate highs and tapped into this daily bearish fair value gap. And we also had a new day opening gap. I'm just gonna delete that. So we had a new day opening gap right here, which are just obviously known to be super strong draws. New day opening gaps, new week opening gaps. And NQ and ES both hadn't taken it. So I ended up taking a pre-market trade on my Express to this new week opening gap just because they're like a lot of the time, honestly, they're pretty free money because they're just such strong draws on liquidity. Um, so I logged onto the market around here, and I had an area of resistance marked out. Price was moving really weird on the lower time frames. Like, it just looks so weird. I don't know what was happening. So this is my entry here. So what I ended up doing was I waited for us to kind of get out of this chop and start delivering. It was still pre-market, so like I had it in mind that it might not be the best delivery. Like as soon as market opened, we just delivered like, really nicely actually. Um, so I was being pretty cautious and I did risk very low. But what I waited for a price to kind of get out of this kind of area of chop, and we ended up making this 1 minute inversion or 1 minute bearish fair value gap. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. And at the same time, I think there was a 3 minute. No, there wasn't. Oh yeah, just this 1 minute gap. So we inverse this 1 minute gap to the downside, and put in this bearish fair value gap. I didn't enter right off that. I waited to see if this would get inverse, and we didn't. We retraced into it, and then we also put in a bullish fair value gap on this like retracement leg, I guess you'd call it. And then I was waiting for an inversion of that, and then I entered off that stops above here, and then I was targeting the gap. So I risked pretty low. It's only a 20 point play. I think I had 5 micros, and I hit for 200 or about $200. Like 180 or something. Yeah. So this is like the kind of continuation model I've been really back testing and like fine tuning. I can go into it in depth on another video, but I've been like really back testing this kind of continuation model. It still uses inversions as your entries, but And a lot of it has to do with kind of narrative as well, like higher time frame narrative. But yeah, this is kind of the continuation model I've been testing. It has about a 65% win rate with a 1-to-1 or 1-to-2 if you use it correctly. It's kind of a like lower RR. Yeah, so it's like 1-to-1 usually. This one was like, I guess higher because my stop loss was kind of tight, but usually it's like a 1-to-1, 1-to-2. And usually it's on the 5 minute, but I found a 1 minute entry today. I guess it's all fractal. Like you can find these on any time frame. But yeah, I can go into this on a video, but I've been like really back testing this. And then okay, so the second trade I took only on the combine. I'll go over this. After we filled this new week opening gap, keep in mind we are still bullish on the high time frame. Okay, so I am still open for longs, and my main draw being this London high. Wow, this is really clean actually. So after we filled this gap, I didn't just enter strictly off this. We did end up getting a resweep and filling up this whole gap. So typically with these gaps, just something you should know, like new week opening gaps and new day opening gaps, typically price, I think like every single time, not necessarily like right away, but every single time eventually they get fully filled, which means from the top to all the way to the bottom, it gets filled. So that's what I was waiting for. We came up and then we re-swept this low and also filled this entire gap. So at this point I was only waiting for the highest time frame inversion, and we had a 1 minute. We had here, and then this was my break even, and I targeted this whole thing. So like actually super clean. I only took this on the combine. I probably could have taken it on the XFA, but I just like, I already caught a win. It's like, it's kind of just my rules. You know, one win and I'm off for the day. There's no reason to keep trading. So I only ended up taking this on the combine, and yeah, so we're now about halfway to passing that, and slowly gonna try and build this balance up. I'm gonna keep risking super low on this XFA till like I can get like 1 or 2,000 drawdown. I am only one winning day away from a payout, but I definitely wouldn't take it if my balance is this low. It's because I would just put me in a horrible position, and it's not worth like $200. So yeah, overall here, the trade. Wait, hold up. Overall here, it was filled this new week opening gap. Overall higher time frame, we are bullish. We have a bit of an AMD model, so we have this accumulation here, manipulation, distribution of these highs, and then after we swept this high, literally barely swept this high. Like look how perfect this is. Swept this high and then sold off. Literally could have taken shorts as well if you found an entry in there, but yeah. So pretty clean day as soon as market opened. Honestly, if I wanted to be even more careful, I could have waited to take any trade on my XFA till market open. The only reason I took a pre-market trade was because this draw was so strong in my opinion, and I do feel like it was a decent play. So yeah, it's pretty much all I got. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.